Cairo, Egypt, the city of 1,000 minarets. Hello, travel friends. Today we're going to explore Cairo, the amazing capital city of Egypt. People often call Cairo the city of 1,000 minarets because of its many beautiful mosques. Let's discover why Cairo is such a special place. Getting there and around. Most visitors arrive in Cairo by plane. The main airport is called Cairo International Airport. It's about 20 kilometers from the city center. From the airport, you can take a taxi or a bus to get to your hotel. Moving around Cairo can be exciting, but sometimes challenging. Here are the main ways to get around. Metro. Cairo has a good metro system. It's fast and cheap, but it can be very crowded. Buses. There are many buses in Cairo, but they can be confusing for tourists. They're often very crowded too. Taxis. White taxis are easy to find in Cairo. Make sure the driver uses the meter. Uber. This app works well in Cairo and can be easier than regular taxis. Walking. Some areas in Cairo are nice for walking, but be careful crossing the streets. Traffic can be crazy. Remember, Cairo is a huge city with over 20 million people. Always ask your hotel for advice on safe areas to visit, especially at night. Famous sights to see. Cairo has many incredible places to visit. Here are some you shouldn't miss. The Pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx. These are the most famous sites in Egypt. The pyramids are over 4,500 years old. The Sphinx is a huge statue with a human head and a lion's body. You can ride a camel near the pyramids. The Egyptian Museum. This museum has the largest collection of ancient Egyptian things in the world. You can see mummies and treasures from Tutankhamun's tomb. Khan el-Khalili Bazaar. This is a big old market where you can buy souvenirs, spices, and gold. It's fun to walk around and see all the colorful shops. Cairo Tower. This tall tower gives you great views of the whole city. On a clear day, you can even see the pyramids. Al-Azhar Mosque. This is one of the oldest mosques in Cairo. It's also a very important Islamic university. Coptic Cairo. This is the old Christian area of Cairo. You can visit very old churches and the Coptic Museum. Saqqara. This is an ancient burial ground with the Step Pyramid, which is even older than the pyramids at Giza. Citadel of Cairo. This is a big fort on a hill. It has beautiful mosques inside and great views of the city. Culture and museums. Cairo has a rich culture that mixes ancient and modern. Here are some places to learn more. The Egyptian Museum. We mentioned this before, but it's so important, it's worth saying again. It's full of amazing ancient Egyptian treasures. Museum of Islamic Art. This museum has beautiful Islamic art from different times in history. Coptic Museum. This museum shows the history of Christians in Egypt. It has old textiles, icons, and manuscripts. Cairo Opera House. If you like music, you can watch a show here. They have opera, ballet, and other performances. Al-Hussein Mosque. This is a very important mosque for Muslims. It's in a lively area with many cafes and shops. Food and drink. Egyptian food is delicious. Here are some things you should try in Cairo. Koshari. This is Egypt's national dish. It's a mix of rice, lentils, pasta, and tomato sauce. It's very filling. Full madamis. This is a dish made from fava beans. It's often eaten for breakfast. Tamaya. These are fried balls made from fava beans or chickpeas. They're very popular street food. Shawarma. This is meat cooked on a spit and served in bread with vegetables. Fatir meshaltet. This is a layered pastry that can be sweet or savory. Hibiscus tea. This is a popular cold drink made from hibiscus flowers. It's very refreshing. Turkish coffee. This strong coffee is very popular in Cairo. It's served in small cups. Weather and what to wear. Cairo has a desert climate. Here's what you can expect. Summer, it's very hot, often over 35 degrees. There's almost no rain. Winter, it's cooler, around 20 degrees during the day, but can be cold at night. Spring and autumn, the weather is nice and mild. Wear light, comfortable clothes. In summer, wear very light clothes and a hat to protect yourself from the sun. In winter, bring a jacket for the evenings. Remember, Egypt is a Muslim country. It's respectful to dress modestly, especially when visiting mosques or religious sites. Women should cover their shoulders and knees. Men should avoid wearing shorts in religious places. Tips for visiting Cairo. Here are some helpful tips for your trip. Language. People speak Arabic in Egypt. Learn a few basic words like shukran, thank you, and min fadlik, please, for men, women. Safety. Be careful with your belongings, especially in crowded areas. Don't walk alone at night. Water. Drink only bottled water. Don't drink tap water. Bargaining. In markets, it's normal to bargain for prices. Start by offering about half the asked price. Tipping. Tipping, called baksheesh, is expected for many services. In restaurants, 10% is normal if a service charge isn't included. Photography. Ask before taking photos of people. Some places charge extra for taking photos. Traffic. Cairo traffic can be very busy and noisy. Be very careful when crossing streets. Special things about Cairo. Cairo has some unique features that make it special. History. Cairo is one of the oldest cities in the world. You can see things from ancient Egypt, medieval Islamic times, and the modern day all in one place. The Nile. The longest river in the world runs through Cairo. You can take a boat ride on the Nile, especially nice at sunset. Call to prayer. 5 times a day, you'll hear the call to prayer from the city's many mosques. It's a unique sound of Cairo. Cairenes. People from Cairo are known for being friendly and having a good sense of humor. City of contrasts. In Cairo, you can see very old buildings next to modern skyscrapers. Rich areas are often close to poor areas. Cats. You'll see many cats in the streets of Cairo. They're often treated well by locals. Best time to visit. You can visit Cairo any time of the year, but here are some things to consider. November to March is the best time to visit. The weather is cooler and nice for sightseeing. April to May can be good, but there are sometimes sandstorms. June to October is very hot, which can make sightseeing difficult. Ramadan is the Muslim holy month. The dates change each year. During Ramadan, many restaurants are closed during the day, but the nights are very lively. Cairo is truly an amazing city. It's a place where you can touch ancient history and experience modern city life at the same time. From the incredible pyramids to the busy markets, from the beautiful mosques to the tasty food, there's so much to see and do. When you visit Cairo, you're not just seeing a city, you're experiencing thousands of years of history. The pyramids have stood for over 4,500 years, and people have lived in Cairo for more than 1,000 years. It's amazing to think about all the things that have happened here. Remember to take your time exploring Cairo. There's so much to see that you can't rush. Enjoy the beautiful buildings, taste the delicious food, listen to the sounds of the city, and talk to the friendly people. I hope this guide helps you plan your trip to Cairo. Remember to respect the local culture, try the amazing food, and be ready for an exciting adventure in this incredible city. Cairo might be busy and sometimes chaotic, but it's also fascinating and unforgettable. Have a wonderful time in the city of 1,000 minarets.